So what Lawrence and I are alleging, and it's quite obvious what's going on, is that the city of Toronto, through their, through their actions, we're alleging attempted homicide, genocide, and you know the way that rents are too high. If we lose, because right now they're trying to evict us from this apartment, knowing that full well that we can't afford another place. The rents are high deliberately, and of course, we read an article that $30 billion is tied to money laundering in Toronto real estate, and of course, that's what this is. But you see, Lawrence says, and they used to say in Brooklyn, if you steal, you kill. Now, you see, the city of Toronto, they work with drug traffickers, they work with terrorists, they work with people who commit fraud, they steal, and they murder. They commit murder. Our city commits murder on a massive scale, and we are alleging, and I would like to pursue criminal charges against the city of Toronto for murder because and for extortion because that's exactly what's going on here. And you know, and when I say this is dirty business, this is dirty business. Organized criminals, terrorists, they have people killed, and um, and that's what's going on here. And it may be an issue of the left hand doesn't know what the right hand's doing, but one of those hands is holding a knife to our throat, and I mean, figuratively, not literally. And you know, there is no accountability. There is, I mean, the act of inflation itself, inflating food prices and inflating housing prices. They're trying to get rid of people. They want to kill everybody on ODSP. It's not just us. They want to kill everybody on ODSP because the city is broke. The city is broke. The government of Canada is broke. They have embezzled everything. It is gone. All the money for social services, all COVID, they shut down the economy for COVID. All of that money is gone. So now they can't afford to pay people anymore. And, and of course, uh, if you can't afford to pay, then you either have them starved. Then, the goal is to have us starve on the street and die, homeless. And of course, they want me to get back on drugs again. They would prefer if I was back on drugs and I would overdose, because that's why when we stay at the Roehampton, that's why they deliberately put a drug dealer who was also a police informant and who was also harassing us and invading our privacy. They put him right next door to our unit uh, at the Roehampton, and of course, the police found guns on our floor at one point. And I mean, this is serious business. I mean, there are people who want to hurt us, and it extends from white collar crime all the way to the street. And that's what I'm going to say.